everyone, and welcome to part 3 of Danny's Apollo sweater. So this intro is going to be really short today. All I need to tell you is that there's going to be timestamps in the description for the front of each round. This particular part is going to be for rounds 21 through to 36. And that's it. That's all I need to tell you. Very brief today. So yeah, we can just get straight into it. However, if you haven't subscribed, if you would like to subscribe to join me for some more tutorials, I would love to have you join me. A big thank you to my patrons. Thank you for your support. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching my videos. If you need to get in contact with me very quickly for anything, look for me on Instagram. I'm the_green_marble. You'll be able to find me there very quickly for whatever you need help with. That's it. That's all I need to say. We can just get straight into this. Now, here we are at the front of round 21. So we're going to put our blue double crochets into the rocket. And switching that blue yarn to the white to finish off that last blue double crochet with a white loop. Now, we're going to put one white double crochet in and another white double crochet in, so 2. And for the third one, what we're going to do, no, actually the third one's going to be the same, another white double crochet, because what we're going to do now is dropping that white to the front, you're going to pick up the black, you're going to pull it over the side like this. And you're yarning over, so I know this probably seems a little bit tricky, so I'll get a bit closer. So what you've done is, straight from that last stitch, pulling the black across, you're going to yarn over like this, pull it over. Now you're going in around that into the next stitch, so go into the next stitch, just being careful not to catch up that white. So you're going to go in, you're going to yarn over, pull up a loop like this, then you're dropping that black strand, you're pulling up the white, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. Now you're going to go into, going into the next stitch along, you're going to do the same, yarn over with the black, go in, pull up a loop, drop that black, pull up the white, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So you can do that. Actually, I'm going to do that first one again because it looks a little bit messy. But you see what the process is. So you're going in with the black, but you've just really got to make sure that first black one is quite snug, you know, don't pull it too tight, but don't make it loose. So you're just going in like that. No, don't pull through 2. Drop that black, pick up the white, pull through 2, pull through 2. So there you go. And then just moving on to that next one. So that's the process for these ones. Obviously that's just, where are we? I know that's going to be for all of them because this is the bottom of the L. So they're all going to be like that. Yarning over with the black, going in, pick up a loop, then drop the black, pick up the white, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. So that's how that's going. What have we done? We've got 2 more. So this one, pull through 2, pull through 2. Then one more, yarn over with the black, go in, pick up a loop, drop that, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So there we go. So that's the bottom of the black. That's the bottom of the L. So now you're going to bring that white to the back. You're going to pick up that, nope, you're not. You're going to bring that black strand to the back. You're going to pick up the white. You're going to yarn over and finish up the remaining stitches of the rocket. And by now you know the process. So that's that. Now, at this point, I think on the next round, we're going to be starting the next star. So I'm going to meet back up with you at the front of round 22. We're going to go through that together. All right, see you soon. And here we are at the front of round 22, putting in our blue double crochets up to the rocket. Now finishing up that last blue stitch with a white loop. We're just going to put in 1 double crochet and another double crochet, so that's 2 double crochets. Now for the third one, we're going to be starting another L at this point. So I'm going to go into the stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Then you're dropping that white, pulling up the black, yarn over, pull through 2. So now what you're going to do is yarn over again with the white, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, dropping that white, you're going to bring it around the black again, yarn over, pull through 2, then dropping that black strand again, yarn over with the white, pull through 2, like so. And now you're just going to complete the rest of the white stitches along here. Once you get to the end of the rocket, you know the process. You're going to pull up the blue, double crochet that in at the back of the last white stitch, and then finish that last white stitch with a blue loop. I'm going to meet you after that because we're going to move on to the next star. Alright, now here we are at the blue section. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 4 double crochets across. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now what we're going to do is, let's just pull that loose, put our hook down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach the stitch marker now. So the next stitch, stitch number 5, is going to be where we're adding the yellow loop to the top of the stitch. So that means the next stitch along after that, this one just here, is what will be representing the star. So the stitch after that, this one just here, is where we're going to put our stitch marker, because that will be the stitch that we're going to be working into after we've done part 1 of this star. So just shoving it through that stitch like that. Alright, so now what we're doing is we are readjusting. We're going to go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Now grabbing the yellow, we're going to make that slip knot, adjust that slip knot to the hook, and pull it a little bit tighter, pull that through. Alright, so I'm not going to go through doing this star with you. I'm just going to let you, well, I'm going to let you know obviously when we get to part 2 of it, but you can just refer back to the original, the timestamps for the original star, and you can just work based off that because they're all exactly the same. So I'm just going to let you do that. We'll finish that up. Yes, finishing up this round. What round are we on? Hang on a second. Right, yes, so we're on round 22. So we're going to finish up round 22, start round 23, and I'm going to meet back up with you for the front of round 23. Alrighty, here we are at the front of round 23, putting in our blue double crochets up to the rocket. And finishing up that last blue double crochet with the white loop, we're going to put in 6 double crochets of white. And now for that 7th double crochet of white, you're going to yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, pull that white strand to the back, pick up the black strand, yarn over, finish that white double crochet with a black loop. Now you're going to yarn over with the black, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, then bringing that black to the back, you're going to pick up the white, yarn over, finish that double crochet with a white loop. So now just finishing up the remaining white stitches. And then you're going to finish up the rest of... I'm losing my voice. I've been doing this all day. I'm losing my voice. Oh my goodness. Alright, so you're just going to finish up round 23. Because this is round 23, isn't it? Yes, it is. Alright, so, hang on a second. Alright, yes, so just finish up round 23 and I'll meet back up with you for the front of round 24. Alright, and here we are at the front of round 24. So what we're going to do at this stage is we're going to start widening the rocket again. So what we're going to do is we're going to put in our blue double crochets up until 2 stitches, 2 blue stitches before the white. And here we are at those 2 blue stitches before the white. So what we're going to do is yarn over, go into the first of those 2, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, then we're dropping that blue to the front because we're still using it. We're going to pick up the white, yarn over, finish off that stitch with a white loop. Then dropping that again, you're going to yarn over with the blue again, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, then you're just dropping that blue to the back, yarn over with the white, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So now we're putting in our white stitches till we get to this 3rd one, so that's 1, 2. Then for this third one, we're changing to the black at the top of this third one again. So let's pull up a loop, yarn through, over, pull through 2, drop the white to the back, picking up that black strand, pull that up, yarn over, pull through those 2. Oh, actually, we'll go around the other side of the white. So dropping that to the back, yarn over, pull through 2. So now you're going to go into that black stitch with a yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and again we're changing to that white, so you're going to pick up the white, pulling it up like so, yarn over, pull through 2, finishing off that stitch with a white loop. Now you're just going to finish up the stitches of the rocket, but for the last white stitch, because you are widening the area of the rocket again, you're not going to change to the blue yarn for the end of that last white stitch. You're just going to complete the white stitch with, just by itself. Trying to get tangled. But you are going to catch up that blue thread into the back of the last white stitch. So here we are at that last white stitch. We're just going to do it together anyway, because I like to go on a lot. Then you're going to yarn over, crocheting around that, like so. There you go, you've done that. So now all you're doing is making sure that's not bunched up. You're going to drop that white to the back, picking up the blue, and now you're just going to finish up the round with your blue double crochets. What's this? Was round 24. So now we're going to meet back up for the front of round 25. All right, see you soon. All right, now here we are at the front of round 25. So once again, we're going to be putting our blue double crochets in up until 2 stitches before the first white stitch. And here we are at those 2 last blue stitches. So once again, we're going to yarn over, go into that first of those 2 last stitches, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, then leaving that blue at the front because you're still working with it, yarning over with the white, yarning over with the white. You're going to finish up that stitch with a white loop, then picking up the blue again, yarn over, going to the next stitch, pull up a loop, then pulling that blue to the back, you're winding the white up around like so, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So now we're onto the white. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put in 4 white double crochets before we start working. So I'm going into that first stitch just there. 4 white double crochets. So 1, 2, 3. That's messy. 3 and 4. And now what we're going to do is we're going to be doing the same as we did for the previous L. So you're dropping that white to the front because we're still using it for the stitches. You are untangling yourself if you're badly organized like me, and you're going to stretch that black strand up and yarn over. Then very carefully you are going into, so you're keeping your finger on that yarn over, go into the next stitch along like this, pull up a loop. Then you're going to, well, you don't really need to drop that to the back. You're going to pick up the white, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And we're going to do that for the next 4 stitches. So grabbing the black again, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, grab the white, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Again, yarn over with the black, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 with the white, yarn over with the black, insert, pull up a loop, grab the white, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Once again with the black, you are yarning over, insert, pull up a loop, then with the white, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. All right, then just pulling that black to the back of the work, you're just going to finish up those white stitches. And once you get to that last white stitch, you're going to catch up the blue strand. Like this. Yeah. And you're just going to crochet around that. And finishing up that entire white, because we are widening it. Remember, you're doing the entire stitch in white. You're not changing to the blue at the top of that for the time being. obviously I'll let you know when we're finished doing that. Alright, so now just making sure that's not bunched up, you're going to finish out the remaining blue stitches of the round. Okay, yeah, also what we're doing at this point is we've done enough rows now where we go back to here. And we're going to finish off that star. So I'm not going to obviously do this second half of this star with you. I'm actually going to put a link somewhere at the top of the screen just here for the previous video so that you can go back, and there's a timestamp in that video for the first and the second part of the stars. So I'm going to do that. Alright, so I'm just going to go away. I'm going to finish that. Alright, there it is, all finished. I'm very happy with that. Alright, so if I didn't add the little card thing in the top of the screen for the previous tutorial that shows you how to make the star, just let me know. Leave me a comment and I'll add that little card thingy. Alright, so now you're just going to finish up round 25 with your blue stitches. You're going to finish it up, and then you're going to start round 26. And I'm going to meet back up with you for the front of round 26. Okay, see you soon. Here we are at the front of round 26, putting in our blue double crochets up until the last blue stitches before the first white stitch. And here we are at those last two blue stitches, so we're going to yarn over, go into the first of those, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through two, dropping that blue to the front, picking up the white, yarn over, finish that stitch with the white, and then picking up the blue again, yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, dropping that blue, picking up the white, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two. So now what you're going to do is you're just going to put in white double crochets right across to the end of this white section, remembering to catch the blue up in the last white stitch, and the final white stitch is just going to be an entire white stitch. You're not going to be changing to the blue. Alright, and here we are at the end of that white section, so now we're just going to drop that white to the back, yarn over with the blue, and carry on with the blue stitches to the end of the round. So this was round 26. Now we're just going to meet back up again for the front of round 27. Alright, and here we are at the front of round 27, putting in our blue double crochets up to the last two blue double crochets before the white. Alright, here we are on those last two blues, so we're going to yarn over, go into the first of those, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through two, dropping that blue to the front, pick up the white, yarn over, finish that up with a white loop, yarn over again with the blue, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, then grab the white, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put in that first one right there, 5 white double crochets along, and here we are. So now for the 6th one we're going to yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through two. Now we're dropping that white and we're going to pick up the black, which is right over here. You're going to stretch it up to meet where you are, yarn over, and you're going to finish that white stitch with a black loop. Don't stretch it too tight, you don't want to bunch it up. But now we're going to go into the next stitch. We're going to yarn over, we're going to go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through two, and now we're changing back to the white. So you're going to drop that black at the back just there, wind the white up around, yarn over, pull through two. So now for the next stitch, what you're going to do is you're going to leave that white at the front, you're going to yarn over with the black, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, then you're going to drop that black strand, grab the white, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two. So now once again, yarn over with the black, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, grab the white, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two. Now once again, yarn over with the black, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop. Now, grabbing the white, yarn over, pull through two, but you're going to drop that white to the back now, and you're going to yarn over with the black again, pull through those two, because for the next stitch, you're going to yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through two. Now you're going to change to the white again, and you're going to yarn over, pulling that black to the back just there, yarn over, pull through 2. And now you're just finishing up the remaining stitches of the rocket. Crochet that blue strand into the last stitch, the bottom of the last stitch, and finishing, oh, we're nearly there. Let's do it together. All right, so we're doing that together. So now, we've just done round 27, haven't we? So we're going to finish up round 27. We're going to meet back up for round 28. So there we go. All right, so making sure that's not bunched up, switch to the blue. All right, see you for the front of round 28. All right, now then, here we are at the front of round 28. Putting in our blue double crochets up to the last 2 blue double crochets before the white. And here we are at the second last one. So we're going to pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, leave that at the front, finish that stitch off with a white loop, and then yarn over again with the blue. Go into the next stitch, pull up a loop with the white, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. All right, so now we're going to be putting in stitches up to, so what have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So put in 6 white double crochets. And now here for the 7th, we're going to yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we're switching to the black strand, so you're going to pull that black strand up behind the white. Actually drop that white to the back. Pick up the black strand, yarn over, pull through. So finishing that as a white stitch with a black loop, then you're going into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Now you're switching back to the white, so yarn over with the white, pull through 2. Now you're going to do 1 complete white stitch and 2. And now for the 3rd, you're going to pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, drop that white strand, pick up the black, yarn over, finish that stitch with a black loop. Now into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, drop that black strand, yarn over with the white, finish the stitch with a white loop. So now you're going to finish up the remaining white stitches of the rocket, making sure to catch up that blue. You know, same as always. And then you're going to finish up the blue stitches of the round. And we're going to meet back up for the front of round 29. Alright, see you soon. Alright, and here we are at the front of round 29. Putting in our blue double crochets to the last 2 blue double crochets. And here we are at those last 2 blue ones. So we're going to yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Drop that blue to the front, yarn over, pull through with the white. Again, yarn over with the blue, go in, pull up a loop, drop that blue to the back, yarn over with the white, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So I think now we've got 1 to 7, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put in 7 white double crochets. Alright, so there's 7 white double crochets. Now for the 8th, we're doing another complete white double crochet. Because for the next stitch, we're not changing to the black, because for the next stitch, we're going to yarn over with the black, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, then you're going to pick up the white strand again, which you drop to the front, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So now again, yarn over with the black, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop with the white, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. With the black, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over with the white, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So again, yarn over with the black, go in, pull up a loop with the white, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. One more time, yarn over with the black, pull up a loop, yarn over with the white, pull through 2, pull through 2. So there we go. Now we're going to finish up the remaining stitches of the rocket. Oh, that blue's already up to meters. Good, good. Alright, so the remaining white stitches of the rocket, you know what to do. So we're going to finish up, this is round 29, isn't it? Yep. So we're going to meet back up for the front of round 30. Okay, and here we are at the front of round 30. So what we're going to do is put in our blue double crochets up to the 2 last blue stitches before the white. And here we are at those 2 last blues. So going into the first of those, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, pull that to the front, switch to the white, pull through a white loop, finish that stitch with a white loop, yarn over, go into the next stitch with the blue, pull up a loop. That's very messy. Take your time, take your time, it's worth it. Pull up a loop and then grab the white, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So this is just another one of those rows of rocket where it's just plain white stitches the whole way across. So you're going to put those in, and I'll see you when you get to the other side of the rocket. And we'll talk about what we're doing next. Alright, now here we are at that last white stitch, so we've just pulled the blue up behind, we're going to crochet that in just like that, finish up that entire stitch. Oh, try not to lose our hook. Like that, so making sure that's not bunched up, you're just dropping that white to the back. Carry on with the blue to the end of the round. So, what was this? This was round 30, wasn't it? Yes, it was. So, now we're going to finish up round 30, and we're going to meet back up for the front of round 31. Okay, now here we are on round 31. So we're going to put in our blue double crochets up to the last 2 blue double crochets. And I think for this round, this will be the last set of increases for the width of the rocket. So we'll meet back up at those last 2 blue stitches. And here we are at those last 2 blue stitches, so we're just going to do those quickly. Pull up a loop, pull through 2, drop that to the front, pull through the white, then again with the blue, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, pull that to the back, wrap the white around, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put in 4 plain white double crochets across. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now what we're going to do is we're going to yarn over with the white, go into the next stitch and pull up a loop. And leave that white to the front just like that. So what you're going to do now is you're going to take the black, which is all the way down here, and you're going to stretch it over and yarn over. Let's try and get that focusing. Yeah. You're going to yarn over gently, making sure not to bunch that up, just sort of keep your finger on that, just there. You're going to yarn over and you're going to pull through those 2 white loops, just there. And then you're going to yarn over with the black again, yarn over, pull through those 2 loops. So we're just doing that. If all this at the back bothers you, if the loose ends, so the rough ends, the black, the blue, I'm going to show you a way at the end where you can hide all that. So don't worry too much about that at this time. Anyway, so what we're going to do now is we're going to pick up the white, we're going to yarn over, we're going to go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, dropping that white, you're going to grab the black, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So this is the first 2 of the 17 of these that you're going to do along here. So we'll do it again together. You're picking up the white, yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, then drop the white, grab the black, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's 3. We're going to do 17 of these across here. I'll meet you at the 17th. Actually, no, I'm going to meet you at the 16th because for the 17th, it's going to be a bit different. All right, see you soon. Okay, here we are. We've put 16 across. So now for the 17th, we're going to yarn over with that white, go into the stitch, pull up a loop, then you're dropping the white, grab the black, yarn over, pull through 2. But now you're going to bring that black to the back and you're going to pick up the white, yarn over, finish that off with a white loop. So now you've got 4 more stitches left of the rocket just here. So we'll do it together. 1, 2, 3. And for that last one, we'll take hold of that blue. I know it's stretching this a little bit, like I said. I'm going to show you a way at the end where you can hide all of this just to get it out of the way if it bothers you. For me, honestly, it doesn't bother me because it's a Halloween costume, and I mean, unless you're wearing something like a shirt underneath that has buttons that might catch, I don't think it really matters. Anyway, so we're doing that last stitch, and that's one complete white stitch for the final increase of the rocket just here. And making sure that's not bunching up, you're going to switch back to the blue. So bring that white to the back, pick up the blue gently, like I said, not to bunch it, you know, and then yarn over, double crochet. So now you're going to finish up these. This is round 31, isn't it? Yes, I think it is. Alright, so let's finish up round 31. We're going to meet back up for the front of round 32. Alright, see you in a moment. Alright, here we are at the front of 32. So for this one, we're going to be putting our blue double crochets across. But what you're actually going to do is you're going to crochet, we're going to be doing 4 blue double crochets across the first 4 white stitches. But for the fourth one, we're going to meet back up. So do 3, so do a blue double crochet across 1, 2, 3 of these white stitches. I'll meet you at that point and we will do the next part together. Alright, so I've put 3 double crochets across the first 3 white stitches. So that one just there, you can't really see it, but there is a white stitch under there. So now for the next one, you're going to start the next double crochet. So it's going to be blue. And we're going to yarn over, pull through 2, but now we're dropping that behind and we're switching to the white. At this point we're switching to the white. You're going to pull through, finish that stitch with a white loop, and now what we're going to do is we're going to put 5 white double crochets along. And here we are with those 5 white double crochets along. Now for the next one, we're going to yarn over, go into the stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. But now we're going to drop that. We're going to pick up the black strand just here like this. You're going to pull it up behind, so there it is all the way down there. Pulling it up, yarn over, finish that stitch with a black loop. Now into the next stitch, you're going to yarn over with that black, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. But now we're changing back to the white, so you can drop that black strand, pull up the white, yarn over, finish that black stitch with a white loop. And now you're going to put in 4 white double crochets across. And there's our 4 white double crochets across. So now for the next one, we're going to yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Dropping that white, you're going to once again pick up the black strand, yarn over, finish that stitch with a black loop. And now again into the next stitch, you're going to yarn over with the black, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Then dropping that black strand again, you're going to pull up the white, yarn over, finish that stitch with a white loop. So now what you're going to do is you're going to put in 5 white double crochets across. So we'll do it together. 1, 2, don't want to get too tangled, but I'm a little bit tangled. 3, 4, 5. Now you've got one more, 6. So we've got 6. But for this 6th one, okay, so we're changing back to the blue. So it's yarn over, insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. So you really are sort of stretching the blue across at this point. But yes, I promise it won't be too bad. Once we put it underneath that black strand. Won't be too bad once I show you what we have to do. So yarn over with that blue, pull through those 2 whites. And really make sure it's not bunched up just there. You're going to go into the next stitch, yarn, oh, we're just going to put blue. Okay, yes, we've got blue crochets, double crochets. I've been talking all day again. So, yes, blue double crochets to the end of the round. And I think the next one, we're going to be meeting up for round 33. Yes, okay, so I'll see you for the front of round 33. Alright, here we are at the front of 33, so we're going to put in our blue double crochets up to the white section. And here we are at the last stitch of blue, so we're going to start that stitch and then finish it with a white loop, like so. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put in 1 white double crochet into the next stitch along, so just 1, complete white double crochet. So now what you're going to do is just leaving that, dropping that to the front, you're going to pick up the black strand and you're going to yarn over. So pulling it across, yarning over gently like this. You're going to go into the next stitch and pull up a loop. Now you're going to drop that black, you're going to pick up the white again, and you're going to yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's going to be the first of these 17 stitches across that are going to be just like this, exactly the same. So yarn over with the black, go in, pull up a loop, focus the camera, then drop the black, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 with the white. Drop the white, pick up the black, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, drop the black, pick up the white, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's 1, 2, 3. So yes, we've got 17 of those that we need to do. I'll meet you when we've done those, and we'll talk about what we're going to do next. All right, see you soon. Okay, so here we are at the end of those 17. So what we're going to do is making sure that black strand is pulled to the back there like that, and we're going to pull the blue up beneath it. So there's the blue. You're pulling that up beneath it from the other side. And you're just going to put your white crochet in, the last white crochet just here. You're going to go around that blue strand. Yarn over, pull through 2, and now we're switching back to the blue, so you're going to pull the white to the back. Yarn over with the blue, finish up the stitch with that blue loop. Just be really careful not to bunch that. Alright, so now you're going to finish out your blue stitches of round 33. And once we've done that, we're going to meet back up for the front of round 34. Alright, see you soon. Alright, here we are at the front of 34. So for this round, what we're doing is we're actually widening the rocket again. So we're going to double crochet up to the 2 last blue stitches. And here we are at those last 2 stitches. So for the first of those last 2 stitches, yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through 2, dropping that to the front, sorry, and then picking up the white. Let's finish that stitch with a white loop. Going to the next stitch with yarn over, pull up a loop, drop that blue to the back, yarn over, pull through 2 with the white, yarn over, pull through 2. So what we're going to do is this is just going to be a plain row of white double crochets. And once you get to the end, the last stitch is just going to be a full stitch of white, but you are going to catch the blue up from this side into that. When you get to that end, I'm not actually going to meet you at that end, just continue on for the rest of the round. You know what to do. And then all we need to do is meet back up for the front of round 35. Alright, see you soon. Alright, here we are at the front of round 35. So we're going to put in our blue double crochets up to the last 2 blue stitches. Alright, and here we are at those last 2 blue stitches. So we're going to go into the first one, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Then we're dropping that, grab the white, pull through a loop of white. Then grabbing the blue again, go in, pull up a loop, drop that blue to the back, pull up the white, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Alright, so at this point what we're doing is we're starting work on the USA. And the first letter is going to be an A. That's well, the top of the A anyway. So we've got, let's do that. We'll do this whole thing together. So I'll stay with you for every step. So into that first stitch, you've got 1 white double crochet, another white double crochet into the next stitch. Then for the next stitch, what we've got is we're going to yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. But now what we're going to do is, dropping that white to the front, you're going to go over here, you're going to pick up the black just here, stretching it right across like this. You're going to yarn over with the black, like so. You're going to go, oh yeah, so you're pulling that black through that loop. You're finishing the white with a black loop. And now what you're going to do is you're going to pick up the white again, yarn over, go into the next stitch along, which will be that one just there. Pull up a loop, then you bring that white to the back, you're going to grab the black thread, black yarn, you're going to wind it up the front, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. There we go. So now into the next stitch, you've just got one complete black double crochet. So going in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to drop that black strand to the back. You're going to pull up the white again, like so. Pulling up the white, you're going to, I'm going to pull that a little tighter. Grab that white. So you're going to yarn over with the white, and you're going to go into the next stitch with one complete white double crochet, and another one into the next stitch along. So that's 2 complete white double crochets. And into the next stitch, what we're going to do is we're going to yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Then you're dropping that white to the front. You're going to grab the black again, yarn over, finish that stitch with a black loop. Now you're going into the next, you're picking up the white again, go into the next stitch with the white, yarn over, pick up a loop, then pulling that white to the back, grab the black strand, pull it up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we're going to do 3 black double crochets along, 3 complete black double crochets. So pull up loop, yarn over, pull through 2, 1, and then you've got another one and another one. So you've got 3 double crochets of black. So now what we're going to do is we're going to drop that black behind, picking up the white. Actually, we'll pick it up underneath. You can pick it up like this. Yarn over with the white. You're going to go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and now you've got another white double crochet. But for this one, you're going to be switching to the black at the top of that. So you've pulled through 2, dropping that white to the back, pick up the black one, yarn over, pull through 2. So now into the next stitch, you're going to do a black double crochet, but we're switching to the white at the top of that again. So pulled through 2, drop that to the black, to the back, yarn over, pull through 2. So now we've got 3 white double crochets, but for the third one, we're going to be switching back to the black. So there's 2. Now you've got that third one, yarn over, pull through 2, drop the white to the back, picking up the black, yarn over, pull through 2. So now for the next stitch, it's a black double crochet, but we're switching back to the white at the top of that. So you're going to drop that to the back, pull up the white, finish that double crochet with a white loop. And then you've just got 2 white double crochets at the end here. 2 complete white double crochets, but for the last one, because that's the last one of the rocket, you're pulling the blue up to the other side just like this. Oh, there we go. And you're double crocheting that into the back just here, making sure not to bunch it up. So there you go. Oh, I'm going to pull that a little tighter. So that's the front of round 35. So if I seem a little bit shaken up, it's just because I made a huge mistake and I actually had to unpick a few rounds. So here I am. My nerves are a little bit shattered, but we're here. We've done it. It's fine. It's fine, and I'm just going to move along. So here we are. We've done round 35. Now we're dropping that to the back. You're just going to finish up round 35 with the blue double crochets. And I'm going to meet back up with you for the front of round 36. Alright, here we are at the front of round 36. So we'll be putting in our blue double crochets up to the rocket. We'll also be doing the last 2 blue double crochets just here before the rocket for the increase. We'll do that separately because I think you know what we're doing at this stage. So that's okay. And I'll meet you when we get to the graph. Alright, and here we are at the graph. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put in our white stitches. We've got 3 white stitches until the first black stitch. So you've got 1, 2, and for the third one we're going to be changing to the black. So it's yarn over, pull up, pull through 2, and then we're dropping that white and you're going to be pulling up the black strand and you're going to finish that stitch with a black loop, like so. Alright, now for the next stitch, it's yarn over, go in with the black, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and now we're changing back to the white. So I'm going to drop that black, yarn over with the white, pull through 2. And now we've got 3 white stitches, but for the third we're going to change back to the black. So there's 1, 2, and for this third one it's go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, drop that white, pick up the black, yarn over, pull through 2. And now for the next stitch, it's a black double crochet, but we'll switch to the white at the top of that. So you finish that, and then dropping the black, pick up the white, finish the stitch with a white loop. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go into the next stitch with a white. We're going to start that with a white double crochet, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. But now we're switching back to the black again, so you're going to pick up the black, yarn over, pull through 2. And now into the next stitch, you're going to start your black double crochet, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. But now we're switching back to the white again, so you're going to drop that black and you're pulling up the white, yarn over, pull through 2. And now what we've got is 3 white double crochets, but for the third we're going to switch back to the black again, so it's 1 and 2, and then we start the third, pull through 2, drop that white strand, pick up the black, losing my voice, finish the stitch with a black loop. And there we go. So now into the next stitch you've got a black double crochet, but for the top of that black double crochet we're going to be changing to the white, so you're going to drop that, pick up the white, yarn over, finish the stitch with a white loop. Alright, so now we're working on the A. So what we're going to do is, for the next stitch we're going in, pulling up a white loop, yarn over, pull through 2, then drop that white to the front because you're still using it. You're going to yarn over with the black, pull through 2. Now you're going to yarn over with the white again, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, leave that white at the back, picking up the black yarn, you're going to yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go into the next stitch with the beginning of a black stitch, yarn over, pull up loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Now you're going to drop that black strand, pick up the white, finish that stitch with a white loop. And now into the next stitch, I'm going to detangle a little bit. You're going to yarn over with the white, go into the stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, but now you're dropping that white to the back and you're going to finish that stitch with a black loop. Now into the next stitch, you're going to yarn over with the black, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, dropping that black, and you're going to finish up this stitch with a white loop. And now you're just going to finish out the remaining stitch. Oh no, wait, no you're not. I did that wrong again. That last black stitch needs to just be an entire black double crochet because we're still widening for the A. So it's like that. It's one entire black double crochet. Now you're going to drop the black yarn, you're going to pick up the white, pull it up under like this. And now you're going to finish out the remaining stitches of the rocket with that white yarn. Like so. So we're going to pull that black stitch a little bit tighter. Yes. Oh, that's fine. I'll do it in a minute. Alright, so you're doing that. And once you finish... Oh, yes. Okay, so we're still widening for the rocket as well. So for that last white double crochet of the rocket, you're going to pull up the blue underneath again. So you're stretching that right up along the back just there. Like so. So this was round 36. So we're going to finish up round 36 with our blue double crochets. Like so. There we go. That's round 36. Okay, let's finish up round 36. We'll meet back up for the front of round 37.